Hi students, in the previous video we are discussing about B bar along axial line of short magnet, B axial value mu naught by 4 pi 2m by d cube, for equatorial line mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. And also we said the direction of axial line is always from south to north of the bar magnet, and the direction of B equatorial line is from north to south of the bar magnet. Today we are discussing about the magnetic induction at a point due to the magnetic dipole. For that, let us consider a magnet, a thin magnet whose poles are south pole and north pole here, and magnetic length is taken as 2L, and let it will be center O. Okay, we know the direction of magnetic moment is always from south to north, so M bar is in this direction. Let us take a point which is at a distance d from O. Okay, let this point will be taken as some P. Understand? Now it makes some angle theta now. That's why it is a vector making an angle theta. So magnetic moment is divided into two rectangular components. Here one is m cos theta and another one is perpendicular component m sin theta. So in this direction m cos theta, in this direction m sin theta. So here the magnet can be treated as combination of two magnets. One magnet name is S1N1 of magnetic moment m cos theta. Another magnet S2N2 having a magnetic moment m sin theta. So here this is m cos theta and this is m sin theta. Understand? So let us see at this point P, for this magnet, this line is called axial line. So for axial line, what is the formula for magnetic field induction? B1 is equal to, see, formula mu naught by 4 pi into 2 into magnetic moment value here m cos theta na. So m cos theta by distance cube. Distance is d cube. What is the direction? Direction we said from south to north. So here I said this is S1 and this is N1 na. This is S1, this is N1. So B1 will be acting from south to north in this direction. Okay. Now due to this magnet, B2 is equal to, for this magnet point P is along the equatorial line because it is a perpendicular bisector na. So for equatorial line, what is the formula? Mu naught by 4 pi into m by d cube na. So here B2 value mu naught by 4 pi, along this direction magnetic moment value is m sin theta by d cube. Okay, the direction is from north to south, north to south. So here north, here south is there. So B2 acting in this direction at P, B1 acting in this direction and B2 is acting in this direction. So both are perpendicular to each other. That's why the net magnetic moment is under root b1 square plus b2 square. So what is the value of the net magnetic moment at point P? b1 square. So which one is common from both of them? Mu naught by 4 pi is common. M by d cube, here also m by d cube is there. So m by d cube, take outside, under root. Here 2 cos theta is there. So 2 cos theta whole square plus here sin theta is there. So sin theta whole square. That implies B net value is mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube under root. This value can be written as 4 cos square theta plus sin square theta. So B net value mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube under root. Out of 4 cos square theta, I wrote 3 cos square theta plus another cos square theta. You may write like this, plus sin square theta. We know cos square theta plus sin square theta value is 1 now. So that the net magnetic moment at point P is mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube into under root 3 cos square theta plus 1. So this is the value of the magnetic field induction at a point P due to the magnetic dipole. Understand? Now I want the angle. So if you want the angle, let us see. This is the direction of B final one net value, and which is making an angle called phi. So if it is phi, then what is the formula for tan phi? Tan phi. From this diagram, tan means opposite by adjacent na. Opposite nothing but B2, adjacent B1. So B2 value I know, B1 value I know. B2 by B1. So mu naught by 4 pi, mu naught by 4 pi cancel. M by d cube cancel. So here sin theta is balanced by here 2 cos theta is balanced. And we know sin theta by cos theta value tan theta na. So tan phi formula is 1 by 2 into tan theta. So due to magnetic induction at a point, due to magnetic dipole formula, general formula is mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube into under root 3 cos square theta plus 1. And secondly, the angle made by the resultant magnetic field with the B1 is phi. So tan phi value is 1 by 2 into tan theta. Understand? Note it down. Now let us see. If suppose if theta is 0 degree. This is theta na. Theta 0 means point P, now theta 0 along this direction. So if it is along this direction means point P here. It is along axial line now. So for axial line, what happens? B net value mu naught by 4 pi under root mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube into under root 3 cos square theta. Theta 0 means cos 0 value 1 na. So 3 into 1 3 plus 1 4 under root 4 means 2 na. So mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by d cube coming or not? This is similar to the axial line value na. Axial line value verify. Next, if theta is 90 degree, if theta 90 means here it is theta 90 means like this. For this magnet, this line is equatorial line now. So for equatorial line, what happens? Let us check. B net formula mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube into under root 3 cos 90. Cos 90 value 0 na, 0 and anything 0, so we have only 1. Root 1 value 1, so what is the value of B net? Mu naught by 4 pi into m by d cube. This is similar to equatorial line formula mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube now. That indicates this formula is the generalized formula. You can apply this formula along axial line or along equatorial line or at any angle with respect to the magnet. You can just remember one formula, that is mu naught by 4 pi into m by d cube into root over 3 cos square theta plus 1. Understand? Sometimes they asking another important word. What is the angle made by the resultant with the direction of the m bar? Angle made by resultant magnetic moment, resultant magnetic induction with m bar. So this is B net, this is m bar. So just imagine one straight line here. So this is m bar na, so it makes some angle here theta na. So what is the angle made by the m bar with B net? Angle is here theta plus phi. What is the angle? Theta plus phi. So theta they given, phi value came from the tan phi is equal to 1 by 2 tan theta formula now. From that you can apply the value of the phi there. Clear? Based on the concept of axial line and equatorial line and net value, let us try some numericals. See the first one. They said two short magnets A and B of dipole moments m and 2m respectively placed at a separation 2r with their axes perpendicular to each other. Meaning one magnet is like this, let it will be south and it is north and its magnetic moment is m, and second magnet is perpendicular to each other, that means second magnet is like this. Okay, let your wish put this is south pole and it is north pole. Okay, because it didn't mention, that's why you can take maybe here north pole and here south pole, or south pole or north pole. Now both are separated distance of 2r. So from center O, let it will be m here and here 2m they said. Okay, so from center O and here some center O dash, the distance is 2r. They mention in the question. Find the magnetic field at a point P midway between the poles. So midway, that means exact at center. Exact at center means this distance is at a distance of r and here also the distance is r. Okay, so here the point P, he was asking what happens to the magnetic field. This type of questions regularly asked in the examination. Let us see this point for this magnet along the axial line now. For axial line, what is the formula for B? B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi 2 into the magnetic moment here m by this distance they said r, hence 2m by r cube. What is the direction? Direction is always from south to north of the magnet, south to north. So the direction of B1 is in this way. Understand? This is B1 and this direction is in this way. Next, B2. For second magnet, point P is exactly along the equatorial line of this magnet. We know the B bar along equatorial line. What is the formula? Mu naught by 4 pi magnetic moment. The magnetic moment of second magnet is given as 2m by r. Okay. Direction from north to south. Here it is north, here south. So B2 acting in this direction. So clearly B1 and B2 are perpendicular to each other now. That's why the formula for B net is B1 square plus B2 square. Because angle is 90 degree, we said the resultant answer is always B1 square plus B2 square. So both are having magnitude same, but directions are different. Magnitude same means my answer was root 2b. That is nothing but root 2 into mu naught by 4 by 2m by r. Understand? One more time. Two short magnets having dipole moments m and 2m separated by distance 2r with their axis perpendicular to each other. So one magnet along in this direction, another magnet is perpendicular to it. He was asking exact at point P. So for first magnet it is along axial line, for the second magnet it is along the equatorial line. Both are having the same magnitude, but directions are different here. They are making an angle of 90 degree. For 90 degree angle, we have the formula B net is equal to under root B1 square plus B2 square. Both are same. That's why B square plus B square nothing but 2B square. Under root 2B square value, root 2B. So root 2 into any one of these two values, mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by r cube. Understand? Now let us check another numerical. Let us see. He was given two magnets. Magnetic moment of first magnet and second magnet both are same, 1000 ampere meter square, 1000 ampere meter square. And he was asking the resultant magnetic field induction at point P here. Okay. And clearly they mention it is in the form of the square now, because this distance is 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter given. But here the units are ampere meter square. Here the distance is given in 10 centimeter. So in terms of meter, this distance becomes 0.1 meter. Now what is the magnetic field induction at point P? What is the magnetic field induction at point P? R Q, your wish. How can you find the answer? Let us see. For this magnet, this point P along axial line now. For along axial line, what is the formula for B? Let it will be taken as 1. Then B1 is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by distance cube. So mu naught value we know, 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 by 4 pi, 2 into the magnetic moment given as 1000 by distance in terms of SI units, it is equal to 0.1 now. So 0.1 whole cube. Clear? So 4 pi cancel. This is 2000 now. So 2 into 10 power minus 3 into 10 power minus 7 by, this is 0.1 whole cube. Sorry. Means 1 by 10 whole cube. So 10 cube coming upwards. 10 cube, 10 power minus 3 cancel. Then we got 2 into 10 power minus 7 Tesla. This is the value of B1. Let us check about the second magnet. For this second magnet, point P along equatorial line now. Yes, along equatorial line. For equatorial line, the formula for the B2, mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube now. that is equal to, this value is equal 10 power minus 7, m value given as 1000 and distance is 0.1 whole cube now. Okay, sorry, here I made a mistake. 2 into 10 cube, 10 cube means 10 power 6, 10 power 6 in 10 power minus 7 means 2 into 10 power minus 1, this value only 0.2 Tesla. Now for this is 10 cube and this is 1 by 10 means 10 power 6 into 10 power minus 7, that is equal to 10 power minus 1, 0.1 Tesla. Understand? So direction at 1, B1, B axial line from south to north, so B1 is in this direction, and for this one B2 direction is north to south, so B2 is in this direction. So one is acting in this direction, another one is acting in this direction. So what is the value of B net? B net is equal to, out of these two, which one is more? You can subtract another one. Here B1 is more compared with B2 now, because B2 value 0.1, B1 value 0.2. So net value becomes B1 minus B2, that is equal to 0.2 minus 0.1, 0.1 Tesla. Understand? So don't think this magnets are perpendicular. Here at point P, based on the direction of the poles of the magnet, the resultant answer is always changes. If suppose here they given south and here they given north, then P1 and B2 are in the same direction, then the resultant value becomes B1 plus B2, then answer becomes 0.3 Tesla. So depending on the given question only, we can take the final directions of B1 and B2. Is it clear? One more time, please keep in mind, axial line magnetic field induction is always from south to north. Equatorial line magnetic field induction is always from north to south of that particular magnet. So here for this magnet, B1 in this direction, for this magnet B2 in this direction. I found the B1 and B2 values, and B net value is B1 minus B2. Finally I got 0.1 Tesla. Clear? So this is about along axial line, equatorial line, and at any point. Thank you.